Topping the headlines in our crime report, we have an update on a local wanted man. And an alleged Nashville drug dealer is arrested. Also, it seems a sluggish service industry and the high cost to feed chickens has pressed pause on a decision to bring a chicken processing plant to the area. I'm Marie Torres. These stories and more coming up in your NewsBreak briefing.
From WHIG-TV, this is NewsBreak 31. Now, here's Marie Torres.
Hello, and thanks for tuning in to WHIG-TV NewsBreak. We're briefing you on news going on in our community. In our crime report, an ex-boyfriend goes on an angry rampage. Rocky Mount police say late last Thursday, 53-year-old Everett Baker Jr. assaulted two people at a home on 407 Northeast Main Street. Baker allegedly struck a 55-year-old female victim, his ex-girlfriend, with a bottle on the side of her head and also shoved a 48-year-old male victim. Baker faces charges of simple assault and assault with a deadly weapon. He was placed in Edgecombe County Jail, was issued a 48-hour domestic violence hold and a $1,000 secured bond. We have an update on a local wanted man. According to Rocky Mount PD, 24-year-old Eric Devon Harrison was arrested nearing 3 a.m. Friday morning. This is at a home on Cherry Street in late October that he was allegedly charged with attacking a female acquaintance and stole her cell phone. He is now charged with common law robbery, assault on a female, misdemeanor breaking and entering, and communicating threats. Harrison is also being held in Edgecombe County Jail under a $16,000 bond. An alleged Nashville drug dealer is arrested. According to Nash County Sheriff's Office, 29-year-old Patrick Woodcock was recently arrested at his home on 790 Moss Road in Nashville. A voluntary search of the home by Nash's Narcotics Division turned up a safe in the bedroom closet. Inside, investigators say it contained 72.6 grams of marijuana, a set of hand scales, baggies, and nearly $2,000 in U.S. currency. Woodcock is now charged with felony possession of marijuana, possession with the intent to sell and deliver marijuana, maintaining a dwelling for controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He's been placed in the Nash County Jail under a $25,000 bond. In other news, a sluggish service and restaurant industry added with the high cost to feed chickens has pressed pause on a decision to bring a chicken processing plant to the area. Thursday, Sanderson Farms officials said it is delaying construction of a second poultry processing plant in North Carolina because of those factors. Officials say, though there have been some gains in the company so far this year, there have also been some losses. Shareholders in the company have already lost more than $1 of their shares. In addition, though the normal consumer buying of chicken has remained constant with high unemployment and business losses in the service industry, many restaurants are not buying as much chicken as they once were because not as many people are eating out. For those area citizens opposed to the plants coming to Nash County, the delay gives them some breathing room to further protest the move. On the flip side, many in support of Sanderson Farms' arrival and the proposed 11 to 2,700 jobs it could bring may be anxiously wondering how long the delay will last. The company says construction should be delayed at least until management has a better outlook around the country's 2011 feed grain crops. As March approaches, there are some events to look out for. Starting this weekend is the International Festival of Cultures that will take place at the Brown Auditorium on the campus of Nash Community College. The festivities will be from noon to 4 p.m. and plan to showcase the diverse cultures of Rocky Mount. The same day from 9 a.m. until noon, the Rocky Mount Animal Shelter is sponsoring a pet adopt-a-thon. This will be held at the Tractor Supply in Rocky Mount. If you can provide a safe and caring home for a pet in need, you're encouraged to stop in. You can also call them at 252-972-1390 for more information. On Tuesday, March 22nd from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m., the Nash County Sheriff's Office has partnered with War Drug Co. in Nashville to participate in Operation Medicine Drop. Medicine Drop is a statewide pill take-back effort when citizens are encouraged to bring in their old and/or unused medications to be properly disposed of. The event will be held at War Drug Co. in Nashville. Also this month, our local library will be hosting an event timely to the fires occurring across some parts of the state. Here is Linda Bunch with Braswell Memorial Library to tell us more.
Smokey the Bear come and visit. We're real excited. We've never had, well, since I've been here, we have not had Smokey Bear come. So on Tuesday, March 15th at 4 o'clock, Smokey the Bear will be here. And he's coming in person. But he's bringing one of his consultants with him to explain to us how we can prevent forest fires and how only you can help prevent them. So I think it'll be a very fun, it's all free, a free program, and they're bringing some treats. So I think small children, maybe 4 ages up, and even adults would have something to learn. And come see Smokey the Bear.
Thanks, Linda. And this weekend, a native of the region unveiled her new book with hopes that many would be moved to endure even the toughest of heartbreaks. In a WHIG-TV exclusive, we hear from her. Love Interception, a tale of football, falling and failing at love. UNC graduate, former Miss Black North Carolina, first runner-up of Miss Black USA 2006, lawyer, mother, and now author Rhonda Patterson shared her in-depth story of overcoming being left at the altar by then-husband-to-be NFL cornerback Antonio Cromartie of the New York Jets, of whom she had one daughter with. Her book signing held in Roanoke Rapids this weekend showed the support of those who commended her achievements and endurance. In a nutshell, tell us what the book is about.
This book is a true story. It details a very tumultuous and hurtful relationship that I had with my former fiance who's in the NFL. It details our walk down the aisle and how that relationship crumbled under lies, dishonesty, and infidelity. At its core, it's about love and getting back up when love knocks you down.
Okay, what inspired you to write this book?
I believe that God allows us to endure what are perceived as painful experiences so that you can share your story. I think to keep them bottled within doesn't serve Him and doesn't serve those around us. So my inspiration is the hope that someone will learn from my mistakes.
And so why should people read it then?
Because all of us are knocked down by love at some point. We all feel that pain. We all wish that we could have that perfect person in our lives. And until that person gets there, we know what it feels like to be bruised and battered by love. But what's important is how you recover from it and how you help someone else that's coming behind you in the process.
Okay, tell us how today's book signing has been.
It's exciting. I'm so excited to see old friends and family. I mean, we've got my 4th grade teacher came out to support, some of my high school teachers. So it's good just to come back and reconnect. You know, the Roanoke Rapids Rocky Mount area is home for me. We've got some good folks here, and so I'm glad to be able to celebrate with them today.
Any chance you'll be coming to the Rocky Mount area?
We're actually working on that. I'm working with some local bookstores there, so hopefully we'll be doing some book signings, and I'm also doing some community service events and public speaking. So if there are organizations there that want to hear my story, especially for young women, I'd be more than willing to come. The book is entitled Love Intercepted, a tale of football, falling, and failing in love, and you can get it online at www.shpbooks.com.
We also had the opportunity to speak to one of her top supporters, her mother, Minister Deborah Robinson, the founder of televised Christian ministry, Colors of the Ministry, aired in Rocky Mount. She shared with us her reaction to the book.
When I read the book, I could strangle her because I didn't know that she was going through some of the things that she was going through. But I'm so proud to know that she was able to see it, get through it, keep it moving, and even more proud that she desires to tell somebody about it so that they can be encouraged. Everything that's gold does not glitter, and we have to teach that to our children, our young girls, and not only for young girls, but young men as well, because we get blinded. Some man will buy this book and know how to treat his baby girl.
Scheduled signing events and upcoming interviews are in progress throughout the state and in the nation. Patterson thanks those who have come out to support her thus far. Very interesting read. After the break, it's your look at the days ahead in weather and sports. But first, as we end Black History Month, we leave you with some more facts about those African Americans that have made a difference in our nation.
This Black History Moment is brought to you by the Solomon Law Firm, specializing in real estate law and criminal defense. Call William Solomon Jr., Attorney at Law, for an appointment at 252-442-0348. The Solomon office located at 121 South Gray Street, Rocky Mount.
Here are your Black History facts. History has credited Thomas Edison with the invention of the light bulb, but fewer people know about Louis Latimer's invention toward its development. Until Latimer's process for making carbon filament, Edison's light bulbs would only burn for a few minutes. Latimer's filament burned for several hours. Susan Rice is America's third woman ambassador to the UN and the first black woman to hold the position. In her early life, Coretta Scott King was as well known as a singer as she was a civil rights activist. The young soprano won a scholarship to the New England Conservatory of Music in Boston, Massachusetts, where she met future husband Martin Luther King Jr. Barack Obama is the 44th President of the United States of America and the first African American to be elected to this office. His family is the first African American family to live in the White House.
You waited patiently. Now it's time. Clearance time at Davenport Honda in Rocky Mount. Hundreds of brand new Hondas, all tagged with the year's lowest prices, with savings up to $6,000 and a lifetime warranty on every vehicle. But hurry, because at Davenport Honda, these deals are the one thing that won't last forever. Davenport Honda in Rocky Mount, your dealership for life.
When it's happening to you, you'll hear from us. WHIG TV Newsbreak is reporting on the news, issues, and stories that matter to you. Call us at 252-885-1814. Email us at marie.whigtv@gmail.com or check us streaming live at whigtv.com. We're your voice, ready to bring you the news.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The Business Center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Thanks for staying tuned to your Newsbreak briefing. I'm Marie Torres. Here to tell us what the work week will look like is WHIG TV meteorologist Fred Holdsworth. Fred?
Next segment of the weather, and we'll take a look now at a wind advisory we have until 6 o'clock this evening. We could see winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour, and this is going to be somewhat like we had last week. If you remember those winds we had last week, pretty much along that same order, except I do believe we'll have a better chance of some thunderstorm activity this time. We didn't have much last time because the had a lot of activity in the Gulf, which broke it up. But this time we do see quite a bit of lightning and all along this front, so that tells us that a squall line or maybe some isolated severe thunderstorms could develop. If you have a weather radio, you're going to want to turn it on a little later this afternoon and make sure you pick up the latest information from the National Weather Service out of Raleigh. The Severe Storms Prediction Center has put us in a slight risk of severe weather for this afternoon. Let's go to our forecast map, take a look and see what we have going on for our forecast. Large area right here in yellow. This is the area where severe thunderstorms are possible, covering a lot of the southeast, all the way from the mid-Atlantic up around southern Maryland, all the way down to the western Florida panhandle, the Gulf Coast, including Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, and all of that region to our southwest, and including us, Virginia and West Virginia. Also, we see a potential for flash flooding right in here, this area outlined by the red, right in here, extreme western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, West Virginia, and Kentucky. This area could see some flash flooding with some very heavy rain along this frontal boundary. Now, this will be a quick moving event, and by early tomorrow morning, it will be well to our east. As we go farther to the north, we see some heavy snow is possible up here in Quebec province of Canada, and also we can see some freezing rain and sleet right in the New England area from, say, Massachusetts up into Vermont and New Hampshire. Going farther to the west, heavy snow possible in the northern Rockies, and also some heavy snow possible in British Columbia, right in this area here. All of this connected with a frontal boundary. Going farther to the south along the California coast, right in here, they will be seeing mainly rain today with snow back in the higher elevations. Well, let's take a look now at our forecast and see what we can expect. Partly cloudy today with a high of 80, south wind 10 to 25 miles per hour, and they could be gusting up around 45. Tonight, showers, thunderstorms, possibly a severe thunderstorm with a low of 42, north wind 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting to 40. Tuesday, sunny with a high of 56, north wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tuesday night, clear with a low of 28, winds will be calm. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 63, west wind at 6. Wednesday night, clear with a low of 35. Thursday, sunny with a high of 52. Thursday night, cloudy with a low of 34. And for Friday, cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 41. Our high yesterday, 79 degrees. Our low temperature this morning was 60. And that's a look at your Rocky Mount weather right up to the minute. Now back to you.
Thanks, Fred. And here with us now is our sports reporter, Edward Green. What's the update in sports, Edward?
Well, we had some games going on this past Friday, which we're going to get the scores to the people at home, but a lot of interesting things. We're right in another transition period. We were when we went football to basketball. Now we're going basketball to baseball.
Right.
Before baseball gets up, we still got a few more basketball games to play.
All right.
Only 3 teams were left standing from our area in the high school basketball state playoffs, and 2 of them played Friday night in the same gym. Both Rocky Mount's boys and girls teams played in the 3rd round, as did Northern Nash's girls team. Now, with a trip to the regional semifinals on the line, let's see who advanced. The Rocky Mount boys are now halfway to the goal of repeating as state champions after a 101-85 victory over West Craven. West Craven actually beat Nash Central in the 1st round, so a bit of regional revenge there. The Griffons improved to 22-7 and play South Central Tuesday night at 7 at the Crown Arena in Fayetteville. Now, Rocky Mount is already responsible for 2 of those 5 South Central losses this season, so that should be interesting to check out. Now, another South Central team, however, already took down a Griffons squad. As for the 3rd time this season, Rocky Mount's girls fell to the Falcons, this time 72-52. Rocky Mount's girls team finishes at an impressive 25-4, so good job for them. But the Northern Nash girls escaped the same fate with a 60-48 win over Havelock at home. The Knights are now 22-3 and travel to Fayetteville Friday to play Cameron Union Pines at 7, also at the Crown Arena. Now, as for the regional finals, if either of our 2 teams remaining win, for the boys, the South Central Rocky Mount winner will play the winner of the 2nd game Tuesday, which is between Chapel Hill and Southern Lee. Now that game will be played Saturday at 4 o'clock for a trip to the state championship. And on the girls' side, the winner of the Union Pines Northern Nash game will either play Burlington Williams or South Central, also on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Now Marie, the state championship for both boys and girls 3A will be the following Saturday at Reynolds Coliseum on the campus of NC State University. But first things first, they still got 2 games to win in Fayetteville before they can get that far.
All right, well, we wish them luck.
Absolutely. We need a champion.
All right, thank you so much,
Thanks,
Edward. This has been your Newsbreak briefing. Join us for our live news at noon tomorrow. For WHIG TV, I'm Marie Torres. We'll see you next time.